Hey guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. I'm just still waiting for the clock to change over to 1300 here. And then I'm going to go into the kitchen and see if the chef is at all involved or knowledgeable about the issues of the dead body in the around the back of the premises. Super posh word there, premises. Yes. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. I was just waiting for that clock to tie over. And then we can go into the kitchen. Let's see if this lady has anything new to say.
Hello again, sweetie.
Am I going to ask her for money? I mean, I know we're in a position of dire straits here in some cases, but... yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
But the union doesn't cover police. They are essentially their own force. That'd be a conflict of interest, surely. I would have thought so anyway. Okay.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Maybe I could. I'm not going to do a suggestion. Well, 42%? No, I'm not going to do that. I feel bad even asking the old lady.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
No, it's fine. You've helped me enough earlier on. It's now 13:01. Let's get into that kitchen. May I please get into the kitchen? I thought you said I could get into the kitchen. No. No, you can't. I thought we were able to get into there. You said we could go in there at 1 o'clock. Ah well, let's move on. So we investigated the body, and we talked to a guy who's a truck driver. We talked to the gardener, we talked to the old lady, and we kind of took pills from a sleeping drunk guy in the cafe. What's this again? Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Okay. Okay, well we know that door is closed because that's the summer door. So let's work our way through the town here. Ooh, let's see. What magazines have we got here? A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Jump Jams, a popular music magazine. Okay. Who's this fellow?
Welcome to Rivachol.
A racist lorry driver. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Let's see here. Hey, I know Rovachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture.
Whoa.
While your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Damn. That doesn't hurt at all, does it, for him?
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in a limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Oof.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Wow. Kim there, laying down the law.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Okay. Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorry man.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lorry man shakes his head with indignation.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smouldering between his fingers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples?
Oh yeah, apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He seems to be wanting to get off of this point awfully swiftly.
He's given you the runaround.
He is.
Let's be honest, you were bested.
Got a smoke?
No.
Ah, lies. I see one between your fingers.
He's got a smoke right there, in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Then I'm going to need the one you're smoking.
Can't have it.
Hand it over. I'm confiscating it as evidence.
Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
He put out his cigarette and flicks a tiny stub towards the street. Cool, cool, cool. I changed my mind anyway. I'm not actually a smoker.
I bet.
His cool gaze pierces deep with noxious effluence wafting in the surrounding air.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Sorting of the races. Wow.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books.
Whoa, no
the
way.
science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
How can he gesture with his cigarette for emphasis when he threw it away?
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Nope. Okay, what else have you thought up?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority.
Wow.
They stop competing for resources.
Yeah, and what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Wow. Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what
Jesus.
might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition.
Oh
That's
no.
why you've got to control the offspring.
So this has got nothing to do with biological determinism. It's got everything to do with him being scared that he's not good enough. Alright. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go F-bomb yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Runt. Oh, now I'm the bad guy. The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. What a douche. Okay. I'll let him cool off a bit and we'll come and talk to him again later. I'm going to go into this little establishment. What's this? Fritte! Don't know what that means. What is this place? Alright. Ooh, hello, lady. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. What's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, and
Ah,
it gives you money.
that's like those things that we get in supermarkets over here in the Netherlands anyway. You can put like old like glass and I think glass as well, but definitely plastic like bottles in there, and it gives you money off your shopping. Kind of cool. I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
She shrugs awkwardly.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
All
I'm
right,
sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
no problem. Anything else to inspect before I talk to the lady? There's this. I don't know what that's for.
A small cabinet on the wall is
Oh.
filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Saint Baptiste.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Okay then.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Alright, so I can't afford anything here. Who is Saint Baptiste?
St. Baptiste,
Saint
You know,
Baptiste, sorry, my
the
mistake.
pharmaceuticals company.
Fair enough.
St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste.
Oh,
That
she's
one.
funny.
There.
She's funny.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city.
Oh.
Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Alright.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Then why bother answering the question at all? God damn. Let's actually talk to her directly.
Welcome to Frit. Feel
Thanks.
free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's that magazine? Sorry, what magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
No. She looks at you she looks at the cover boasting a colourful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Alright then.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
I'm glad we're in agreement. We're bonding with this clerk here.
Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Oh wait, what did I do wrong? I was trying to show that I'm a progressive individual in a very rigid society. But fair enough, I'll just move on. Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Frit, sorry. She shrugs. And what is Frit? She's very good at answering questions without actually answering them.
A 7-Eleven grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Okay, that's Yeah, I can agree with that.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's,
Fritta.
a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Alright. That makes sense. Why doesn't the employee know that? Is that not in the orientation, or the history of the company? I remember when I worked at Amazon, I got told everything about how the company was started in a garage and only sold books in 1996 or whenever the hell it was. Ugh, that was so kind of tedious and boring. That might be why she doesn't care to know. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Let's ask her a weird question to begin with. Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
Oh, 15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
That's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
Let's see. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and, demand democracy.
Oh, there's a contradiction in terms. What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
Yeah, but that would mean I would need to turn around. If you know that it is behind me, all you need to do is just look up a bit and go, oh, that's the time. God, she's so lazy.
The clock shows the time at 10:09.
That's not true, it's
The hands seem to
13:26.
be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Alright, okay, fair enough. Where are we?
We're in Frit?
No, I meant, where are we on a larger scale?
As mankind or as a nation?
Oh,
or...
now you're thinking, okay, where can we go with this? Like, as a mankind.
In a good place.
Really? She rubs her face, thinking, wow, she can think, this is good.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
She shrugs, then folds her magazine back. The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
She taps the magazine on the counter. I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
She seems happy to be return to her reading. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
That's what she said. Literally. Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Does it... Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. We shall vacate. I'm sure she's a nice enough girl, but God, she is clueless. Yellow roses. Dozens of them. Tulips, too. Okay. Ah, well, I guess we'll plod along with the investigation. I'll do a little quick save here. Alright, so there's a protest going on here. Anyone to talk to here? I can talk to that guy. I can talk to that guy as well. We were promised work. So some people are not happy about the strike. It says GRIH. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. Okay.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbour gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the law!
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here. Yeah, he is huge. Look at him.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why, should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking... no?
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
I know the accent is wrong, but the voice, texture, and sort of melody, I guess, pitch, whatever. I'm sure that's Bernie Sanders.
Besides, we're not that different.
Maybe not.
It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are you talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
That's true.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the...
Right to work! Right to work!
That was right in my ear, man. Did you have to shout? I thought we were having a nice, pleasant conversation. God damn it. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
Wait, hold on a second. I thought it was a workers' strike. But he's making it sound like the company is not letting them work. So, okay.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
Cool. Wow, look at that mustache. That's awesome. He's got a little soul patch there too. It kind of reminds me of Frank Zappa. Let's see here. Let's see here. Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
Given a job to do!
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Are you unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Alright.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Alright.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean?
The man rubs
These
his chin.
native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then, we charge.
The man rubs his jaw. A perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
This is an official matter not to be discussed with outsiders.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
No, I'm kind of on the side of the people here, I gotta be honest. I mean, I don't think he's going about it the right way.
Pity.
Let us work!
I know what a strike is. I think everybody watching knows what a strike is as well. But let's see how he says it.
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Huh. Ill-fitting. What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Oh, he could be a plant. He could be like a political plant. You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Alright.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Let's see. Curiosity. Going to figure out this strike mess.
Big mess, caused by Union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. Alright, I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, so, anybody else in the crowd here I can talk to? I don't think so. I'm gonna go up the stairs and talk to this guy.
Scab?
Asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head. What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Huh. You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mass, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Alright, okay.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes...
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
Let's see here. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
He shrugs. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity.
Oh.
I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremacist.
Look at that guy.
Walk right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult?
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation,
No.
or you could convert to a Semini Supremacist worldview. Or,
He strokes his
maybe
mustache.
it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven
Picard?
overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
That's wise words. Good going, Picard. Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Can I say that with sarcasm? Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's so true. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Wow. I don't want the faith of the public to go down any further than it already is. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Haha, good one.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Wow, he's very trusting, my drama conscience. Let's see. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh, nice. He flips a coin towards you. So I'll try and catch it.
The coin now slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Damn, that's embarrassing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such.
Well, you just throw cargo at one another? That doesn't seem very safe. And I'm British. We're all about health and safety. I know this stuff.
Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you.
I appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM.
I got a
We're on the
fictional
same boat, you
currency.
and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
What's this strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you.
He already
You'll have to
did.
Ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Nice talk, gotta get moving. Alright, let's head up. A notice. In case of a strike, press button behind the guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. Okay. Okay, is there anyone to talk to other than this guy? Yeah, okay, we're gonna talk to this guy then. Just look at him, the wonderful hunk. I know. Measurehead makes all men quiver. In what way? There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. Oh yeah, he means this one. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. The big thug of a man with his Yakuza tattoos.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Degeneracy. Does he know what he just said?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the... Sorry. The young woman at the giant side agrees. Or her. There's two? What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
Al Ghul, okay.
He means alcohol.
Oh, do you mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull servant.
He nods approvingly.
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Alright, so he can see at a glance that I'm very hungover, and it is possible that I have a drinking problem. Okay.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
Alright. The Amarian people did not invent alcohol. It existed since the Neolithic.
This is a fabrication that alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and their Rolam and Rul have fed your people. Go on believing in it, race loser.
I don't think that's how history works.
Why don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
The babe looks at him with eyes full of admiration that transcends the merely sexual. Let's see here. Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
Okay, thanks, Kim.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Thank you, perception voice. Makes me feel so much better. I don't have a problem with Al-Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains.
Okay then.
Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Okay, so we went from alcohol to ham sandwiches. That's a logical transition. Let's see. I am the police. I need you to comply now. This race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please. Yeah, okay.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures. like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos.
Potatoes are great.
But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Okay.
This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Let's see here. Come on, I just need to move back about 20 centimeters. Push him out of the way. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get the corpse down from that tree. Oh! It was your people that put the dead body up there. Your people should get it down. I don't want to push him, because look at the size of him. I'm going to die instantly. And that's assuming I can push him. I'm going to ask him to move 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
Okay, so he's essentially calling everybody who works there who is not allowed in an alcoholic now. Okay. He does have a few very decent points in what he's been saying. Also a lot of rubbish, though. I need you to help me get the corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Why do you want that?
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Okay.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Pardon me. God, I choked on my own saliva there. Let's see, you serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turned his eyes towards the harbour, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Okay.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I don't know how communism is defined in this game. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Let's see. I have gotten it from the disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
I think this guy reads a little bit too much Wikipedia. There's a lot of stuff from Wikipedia that's wrong. And I think he's found almost all of it.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race.
Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminese?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Okay.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
But you were the past as well. Can you really be both? Also, he looks pretty good for having arrived 4,000 years ago. So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Simonese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Pay.
So you did not come from the islands?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Simonese? You're just from Revachol?
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simonese strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Kim, what do you think about
I
this?
think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
Oh, okay then. What what an answer. Look at that. How do you know there will be a next racist?
There always is.
Race is reality.
He nods approvingly. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorry man down the street. Wait, the lorry man, the one that we talked to earlier.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
Yikes.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Right, okay, I need a dictionary here again. Just give me a second. Let me get a... So what was that word? Craniometric? Okay, craniometric. Definition. Let's see what we got here. According to Merriam-Webster, that means we have 1 point of entry that includes... Oh wait, hold on, what? See full definition. There isn't a definition on that website. Okay, next website, we'll go for the free dictionary. There we go. Craniometric, an instrument or device used to measure the skull. So, oh, that's a craniometer, okay. Okay, so he is actually talking about the size of his head. Okay, and phrenologic, that was another one. Phrenologic. 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 The study of shape and protuberance. Oh, I need to look that up now. Of the skull. Based on based on the now discredited belief that they reveal character and mental capacity. So this guy thinks that because he has a big head, he's smart and an example of like perfection. Alright. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. His head's definitely bigger than mine, I think. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
So he's saying that because I have a small head and a weird jaw, I'm a sexual fiend and schizophrenic. Alright. I think he's been reading WebMD as well. What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
Okay. Long arms relative to lower limbs, so he's talking about my legs.
This leads me to
Why is that so bad?
You are not a police officer.
What?
You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Selaclef and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
Man, this guy is an absolute asshole. God!
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
I don't think I'm going to be able to knock him out. We might have to come back to this guy. But there's no way. I don't want to subscribe to his advanced race theory. But there's no chance in hell I'm going to knock him out. I could try. But I'll leave for now. Will I leave? I'm going to try and knock him out. Purely on the principle of what he's saying. Oh. Rip.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
Continue.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I'm a cop.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a rock. Pain shoots up into your brain.
I'm losing health.
More and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I'm gonna try and chance it. I still have 2 health. No, I won't.
Your hand twists in his grip and pain blinds you. Still, you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Oh my god. This guy. So... okay. I'm not going to agree to this yet. There's just no way. And my percentage has gone down. So I'm gonna leave.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders over the whirling roof over the yard. Okay, I'm gonna have a conversation with Kim here But I think for this episode, we'll call that a wrap. That was quite intense. Some of the subject matter they were getting discussed is quite nuts. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, feel free to hit that button. If you are wanting to stick around for more in the future, whether it be of this game or anything else I do, hit subscribe. And then of course, as always, if you have any thoughts and feelings on this or anything else, make sure to leave a comment down below. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.